Hello, my name is Ansurik Yosel and my matrix number is 058322F1060. And I will present about the company law topic 2 incorporation of a company. First of all, I will present about the document required in forming a company in Malaysia. There are five necessary documents, which is a copy of the certificate of incorporation, a certificate copy of the company's registration, certificate copy of MOA of the company, submit field form 13A and 70, the copy, and lastly, copy of the company name approval document issued by SSM. And there is the example document that needed in forming a company in Malaysia. This is also the example of form that needed to be submitted, which is 13A form and 70 form. Next, I will discuss about the relevant steps to register a company using McCoy. Starting a new business venture can be an exciting but challenging process. One of the crucial steps in establishing your company is registering it with the relevant authorities. In Malaysia, the Companies Commission of Malaysia, which is SSM, has introduced an online platform called MyCoin to streamline the company registration process. First step, create user account. To begin the registration process, visit the MyCoin website and create a user account. Provide the necessary personal detail and choose a secure password. Once your account is set up, you'll have access to the various services offered by SSM, which is MyCoin. Register at MyCoin 2016 and sign up a new account if you are a new user. Then, create your information and important details such as email, personal details, contact information, GST information, and create a password for your account. Then, sign in at the mycode.com homepage. Step 2. Reserve your company name. Before proceeding with the company registration, you need to ensure that your desired company name is available and complies with SSM's naming guideline. Use MyCode's name search feature to check the availability of your chosen name. If the name is available, you can proceed to reserve it for your company. Then, name search and direct incorporation upon logging to the system, you will be directed to the customer portal homepage. In the name search, enter the company name you want to search in the purpose company name field. You'll need to enter the purpose company name without SDN Berhad or Berhad. The purpose type and the company subtype has been default to one new incorporation as limited by share and Sindirian Berhad, respectively. You can change them according to the purpose of your new incorporation. Then click the search button and if it's allowed, click the submit button. Step 3. Choose the company type and structure. Select the type of company you wish to register, such as a private limited company or a sole proprietorship. Decide on the company structure, including the number of shareholders and directors, based on your business needs and requirements. Once you submitted, you will be directed to Superform, page 5, section in Superform, which is a particular of application, clarification, application detail includes director, members of or shareholders, information in agency, declaration section, and lodger information. Section 3 on application detail, you shall add the business code that is related to your nature of business by clicking Add button. Then you will be directed to business code page where you are required to select business code or description that is related to your business. Stage 4. Complete the required form and documents. MyCoin provide a user-friendly platform that guides you through the process of completing the necessary form and documents. Fill in the required information, upload the relevant document and make it any necessary declaration. Then, select every section under the application details to fill in all details, including director, shareholders, employer, and the relevant details about your company. Lastly, which is step 5, pay the registration fees. The registration process involves a fee, which can be paid conveniently through MyCoin using various payment methods. Once the payment is confirmed, you'll receive a payment receipt for your record. What is separate legal entity? Hmm. A separate legal entity is a person recognized by law, a legal person. The entity has its own legal rights and obligations, separate to those running and or owning the entity. That person could be a company, limited liability partnership, or any other entity recognized by law as having its own separate legal existence. Lastly, I will present about the facts and judgment of the case Solomon versus Solomon Company. Facts in Solomon versus Solomon Company, which is Solomon transferred his business of bootmaking, initially run as a sole proprietorship, a company Solomon Company Incorporated with member comprising of himself and his family. The price for such transfer was paid to Solomon by way of shares, and the venture having a floating charge, which is security against debt on the asset of the company. Later, when the company's business failed and it went into liquidation, Solomon's right of recovery, secured through floating charge against the debenture, stood a priori to the claims of unsecured creditor, who would thus have recovered nothing from the liquidation. To avoid such elegant and just exclusion, the liquidator, on behalf of the unsecured creditors, alleged that the company was sham, was essentially an agent of Solomon, and therefore Solomon, being the principal, was personally liable for its debt. In other words, the liquidators sought to overlook the separate personality of Solomon Company, distinct from its member Solomon, so as to make Solomon personally liable for the company's debt as if he continued to conduct the business as a sole trader. Conclusion in Solomon versus Solomon Company is all in all, because the Solomon ruling remains predominant and continues to underpin English property law, while sham, facade, and fraud primarily triggered the invocation of the veil piercing exception in limited circumstances. These grounds are not exhaustive, and much is left to discretion and interpretation of the court on case-to-case basis. Well, that's all from me. Thank you.